In this video, I'm going to show you on how you can remove noise from audio in Filmora. So if you're recording a video or audio and there happens to be a lot of noise in the background and you want to make sure that the voice of the person talking in the video or audio is as clear as possible, then Filmora has multiple ways to make sure that only the actual voice, the actual person that you're recording is audible, and the rest, basically the background noise, is basically becoming almost inaudible. So let me show you how you can do it. I have this recording that I just recorded a few minutes ago as a test. So I'm going to play it back and I'm going to denoise this audio. Let's play this clip first. This is me talking with a lot of noise in the background. As you can see, there are a lot of noise in the background indeed, and I want to reduce that noise, so only my voice audible from that clip. Now what you need to do is you have to click on the segment. It could be audio, it could be video, it doesn't really matter. And after that, on this area, on the right section right here, you want to navigate to the audio section. So this is where you can play around with audio settings. By the way, I think it is worth mentioning that I'm using Filmora 14. So if you're using the previous versions, then you might want to click on this icon, the edit icon. Basically it's going to open the menu right here, but everything else is almost the same, except maybe there is one thing that's right now only exclusive to Filmora 14, and I think it's a lot better denoise than the default or traditional denoise feature in Filmora. But let's try the simple denoise setting in Filmora. Now on the audio setting, you want to scroll down and then go to denoise. So this is the area where you can play around with the level of noise of your audio. You can enable normal denoise, and the level by default is 50. This is something that you can change. You can make the denoise setting weaker, or you can also make it stronger. Honestly, there is no correct number here because it really depends on the audio itself. But let's try something more moderate, like 30% something. And I'm going to play the audio again. By the way, I will add to audio. So this is after, this is before. I'm going to mark it to be red. So this is before, and then we're going to compare it after the noise. This is me talking with a lot of noise in the background. This is me talking with a lot of noise in the background. I can tell that there is a slight improvement, but I think I can make the denoise level stronger to maybe around 50 or 60. And I'm going to play it back again. Let's compare with before and after. This is me talking with a lot of noise in the background. This is me talking with a lot of noise in the background. Now, there is one thing that you need to know here is that if you are making it too close to 100%, there is a good chance it might also eat up the actual voice that you want to protect. So if I set it to 100%, you're going to see that my voice is going to be different and in some way less audible. Let's try it again. This is me talking with a lot of noise in the background. This is me talking with a lot of noise in the background. Yeah, there is some detail in my voice that's no longer audible. So that's a problem. That's why you want to set it to be, less than 50% most of the time. But then again, it depends on the audio setting or the audio profile on your file. So you have to test it yourself. Anyway, if you are recording the audio outside, there could be a lot of wind noise, and you might also enable wind removal. And after that, there are many other settings here that honestly I don't understand, and I also never barely use it. I don't remember the last time I used the other settings like the reverb, hum removal, hiss removal, etc. They are usually reserved for professionals that understand how to play around with these numbers, and also only relevant if you're using very sensitive microphone. But generally speaking, normal denoise and wind removal are enough. Now let's talk about the exclusive Filmora 14 feature that I think is going to make the denoise level a lot more basically the result is going to be way better than the normal denoise that we have here in Filmora. If you want to use it, you have to disable denoise first. I think it is better to just use one denoise setting instead of two. So I'm going to set it to default. So I'm going to disable denoise, and I'm going to be using AI voice enhancer. So this is the feature that I was talking about. I'm going to enable it. This is based on AI, and the result is way better. there are only two sliders to play around: the voice clarity and voice beautification. So voice clarity is similar to Denoise. It's going to make the voice more clear, while voice beautification is going to make your voice sounded like you're recording your audio with high-end equipment, even though you might be using your phone to record your voice. But this tool is really amazing. It's going to make your voice sounded like you're recording in the studio, so that's really amazing. Anyway, you can play around with these numbers, but I'm going to be using default setting and I'm going to play it back, so you can judge which setting or which option between AI voice enhancer and Denoise is better. Let's play it back and you are going to see it. This is me talking with a lot of noise in the background. This is me talking with a lot of noise in the background. I think it is safe to say that the AI voice enhancer is way better than the regular Denoise in Filmora. But I think I'm going to reduce the voice beautification a bit because it doesn't sound like my voice anymore. So let's set it to maybe 40%. And again, you can also play around with voice clarity. If you feel like it's eating up too much the actual voice, you can reduce it. Or if you want to reduce the background noise even further, you can set it to close to 100. But I think 70 is good enough for me. So I will play it back, and I think this is me talking with a lot of noise in the background. This is me talking with a lot of noise in the background. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that it's better to use AI voice enhancer than the other settings. So yeah, I guess that's basically it. That's how you can reduce background audio noise from your video. So I hope you find this video to be helpful, and if it's so, then please consider subscribing to this channel, and I'll see you on the next video.